Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Ryder from Michelle's Purple Moments. Let's talk tea and self care today. Okay, so I woke up this morning with the plan of making a Purple Moments video, and I had in my mind what I wanted to talk about, but I just really wasn't feeling it. I wake up every morning, and before I even roll out of bed, I say my positive self affirmations, which I did. And even though I said them, I'm still feeling a little bit low. And so, what I've done is surrounded myself with some comfort objects this morning. I put on a favorite old sweatshirt, hashtag Mimi Life, because I'm a Mimi and that makes me feel good. I lit myself a very grounding candle that is a woodsy smell. It's a very earthy kind of scent to it, and it's very grounding to me. I have made myself a cup of white chocolate peppermint tea. It's a new tea that I just picked up this week, and from the first bag, I realized that it was going to become a favorite, at least for the cold weather. So I decided to make myself a cup of tea, and I have made that tea in one of my favorite mugs. This mug has a bit of a story behind it. A friend gave it to me. It has cardinals on it. The reason that she gave me this mug is because she knew me well enough to know that I love cardinals. And so it was very meaningful to me to get this as a little gift. It makes me feel connected to her, even though I don't see her very often. And I think I'll just share the little story, my little cardinal story with you. It makes me feel good to think back on this story. When I was a little girl, my older brother, Jeff, he's 3 years older than I am, came home from school. I guess he was either in kindergarten or first grade, and he had a coloring sheet. And on the coloring sheet was a picture of a blue jay with a big old capital J at the top of it. So evidently, they had studied the letter J, and the jaybird was the object for the letter J. So when he comes home, he says to me, my brother's name is Jeff, and he says, "Ha ha, J, not M. Jaybird, not M bird, Jaybird." So I'm about 2.5, maybe 3 years old, and that might seem a little young um, to know your alphabet, but my mom says that I was saying my alphabet when I was about 2. So how much I really understood what the letters were, I did know my alphabet, and I did know that my name started with the letter M. Not long after that little incident, I was outside playing, and I noticed the red bird, the cardinal, in the yard. And when I looked at it, my little egocentric 2 or 3 year old self thought, look, it has a little crest on top of its head. And it reminded me of that blue jay crest. And I thought, well, if the blue one is a jaybird, this one must be an elm bird. I had no notion of a cardinal. And so I pointed at the cardinal and I said, elm bird. And after that, the cardinal in our home became known as the elm bird. So that little story always makes me feel good for a number of reasons. For one thing, it's over the years connected me to my brother. We actually came up with a new lyric for Ring Around the Rosies, and when we would play Ring Around the Rosies, we would sing Ring Around the Rosies, pocket full of posies, red bird, blue bird, we all fall down. And we sang that for my entire childhood. I actually just thought that was the way the song went. I really did. I had no notion of ashes, ashes. I don't even know what those lyrics are. So anyway, that little incident bonded me to my brother in, a significant way that has lasted through the years. So that made me feel a little bit better. When I'm feeling a little bit blue, then I have to remember things like that. Look back over my life, things that make me feel warm inside, give me a good feeling. And that's what I've done today. I lit a candle, made myself a cup of good warm tea that I like, um, put on a nice sweatshirt that makes me feel good, and thinking about a childhood story that makes me happy. So I'm wondering what you do on a day that you might feel a little bit low. Um, Certainly, as the seasons begin to change, many of us will often feel, a little low. There's fewer hours of daylight. The temperatures get cold. Some people really like that. I tend to be a person that enjoys the warm weather, so I imagine that the decreasing number of sunlight hours is impacting me a little bit, and I just need to take responsibility for myself and take care of myself. Do those little things that are going to make me feel better. And sometimes for some of us that might mean seeing a healthcare provider. There's no shame in that. If you need medication, just do those things that you need to do to take care of yourself. So we just kind of need to take responsibility for our moods, and that's a purple moment to realize that I have some control over how I feel, that I can do something about a day when I'm feeling a little less than what I might normally feel. And that's just something that I have learned to do over time, and today that I'm grateful I'm able to do. I'd like for you to leave comments below. How do you take care of yourself on the day when you're feeling a little low? Um, be an encouragement to others who may see this video, and an encouragement to me. Maybe we'll get some ideas of how to support one another and ourselves. So I'm grateful that you're here. Please hit like and subscribe if these videos are helpful to you. I'm grateful for you. Have a great day.